Hello, my name is Mark and welcome to I'm Organic Gardening, located in Zone 6B in the state of New Jersey. And today I'm going to show you how to ensure you get the best possible harvest from your potatoes. Now, I planted these potatoes almost 30 days ago. So now I want to do something to them that's special and ensure that keep the moisture around the mound here next to me and also keep the weeds down, but make that soil as flexible as possible to give those potatoes room to grow. And we're going to dig up a couple at this state 30 days later, and I'm going to show you what you can add to your potato patch, or if it's regular out in the field or in a raised bed, it doesn't matter. Now, this is just a simple little hack to do, and you've probably been doing it already, but I just want to ensure the people that are just starting out planting potatoes, or if you haven't done this before, it is something that is awesome to do. It's simple and it's free, and it's a little effort right now, but it's going to save you so much time digging in the future, because that soil that you have is going to be light and aerated. So let's get into it and I'll show you what to do. So here I have my potato patch. This is one of them that's on my farm here. And you can see 3 rows. There's more to the left and more to the right a little bit too. Now, on this potato patch that I just came in here and put the potatoes on top of the soil, and then I came back and mounded it up about 8 inches tall. I only do one mounding per this one variety and just let the potatoes grow up on top. Now they're doing again extremely well. Nice beautiful foliage, you can see, lush and green. But for me to go in there and I hand dig these and I sell them, it's a lot of work. So I want to get in there in that mound and make it as easy as possible to dig underneath them with my hands, or just pull the top out a little bit and then dig from the side and then harvest my potatoes in the future. And it's usually around 4th of July. This is an early variety that I have here. This is an early red variety I use. So now, what can I do to ensure that it's starting to dry out on the sides here? And we'll get a closer look. Now what I want to do is keep that moisture in there. That's the main thing right now. After those 30 days have gone by, you really want to try to get back in there and keep them moist. So I'm going to use this one as an example here. I'm going to dig this up and sacrifice it for you to see what's going on right now. Now we can see there's a lots of weeds. What this is called ladyfingers, and it's pretty much native to people on the East Coast. This can grow at least probably 5 to 6 feet tall, and it has a thick woody stem, and you can, it's always determined when it's small that it has kind of like a purplish leaf to it when it first starts coming out of the ground. So now I want to control those weeds, and then also by going around here, you can see how dry the soil is. Not too bad. There's a couple roots in there already. Now what I want to do is keep that soil moist. You can see how easy it is to dig with my hands here. Now if I let that dry out, it's not going to be that good by any means. Now let's just dig around this plant here, and I want to see what's going on. Now maybe I can, this is what I want to do, let's say by around the 4th of July. I want to make it as easy as possible to dig this potato plant up. Now, here we go. I got it out already. Now, you can see those nice roots coming down from the bottom. Let's shake some dirt off here and see how much it's moving already. I'm going to grab the top here. Beautiful foliage. Now, let's shake this off. And they're just starting to send out this massive root system that's underneath here, and these larger white roots here. This is where the potatoes are going to be forming, going out into the soil. Now, here we have the potato, And again, these are the main ones that are going to be sending out here. These little white ones are going to be growing potatoes on the end, not these light fibrous root system. What is amazing about this is the amount of roots that it's reaching down already to keep itself moist, and this is just going to spread out. So what I intend to do now is to mulch it heavily until I cover pretty much the top of this plant again, like so. I'm going to bring mulch up to about this high, and then we're going to keep that soil moist all the way through. Well, my trick is leaf mold, and put it all around here. It's going to suffocate those weeds a little bit, and that's exactly what we're going to do. And we're going to cover the whole mound from side to side. And the best thing about this is that the leaves are free from me, and what else too. Now, what happens if we don't have leaf mold? What else can you do? Well, it's simple, and it's free also. So here's a product you always get sent to your house, and again, just a nice layer of cardboard. Now, the water's going to go here. You don't want to bring it too close to the plant, and leave a little bit of opening on top here. And now, how do we hold this down? You can use 2x4s, you can use anything you want to, but if you don't have anything else and you just want to put cardboard down here, that's going to keep moisture in that mound and keep your weeds down on the side, and also stop the mound from eroding. So what you can do easily enough is just go back and throw some soil on top to keep it from the wind. Now you're going to have to determine yourself how much soil you want to put on top. You can put up to 1 inch or 2 inches of soil. The weeds are not going to go through the cardboard, or I should say the roots are not going to go through the cardboard. There might be another layer of leaves on top, but again, when it's time to harvest, you can just pull your cardboard back and then harvest your potatoes. It is a great method to keep everything moist, the soil food web alive. It's not going to keep it wet, it's going to keep it moist, and that is the key to having a great harvest in your potatoes. Because think of all the water that goes into those potatoes, just like your tomatoes and your red tomatoes and what else too. Everything is contains anywhere from 60 to 90% water in your vegetables. So the key is water for the soil, to keep the soil food web alive and keep recycling nutrients for you, and see how lush and green it is. Again, I haven't used any particular thing here to enhance the nitrogen. This is just naturally occurring in my soil, so it's all beautiful. And then with the cardboard on the side, again, you want to use a brown cardboard, not color cardboard or any means. You want to remove the tape and you want to remove the labels, and that's it. It's simple, easy, know what you're doing and have confidence with it. And then we're going to talk later on about how to keep Colorado potato beetles off of this, and it's just a simple little trick too, and it's cheap and effective. I just want to share this simple little thing that I'm doing today on my farm, and this way I'll cover the whole patch today with leaves, and that's what we'll be doing on later today. And I'm ensuring them to get enough adequate moisture. I don't use irrigation on my farm at all, except in my garden, and that's basically just a sprinkler. Now, what I try to do is grow soil so it holds moisture. And this extra little tip about putting mulch down. Now, I want to also say this too. If you have to buy straw or hay, be very careful where you get it from. It's highly used product is Roundup to keep the weeds out of it. So, and a lot of YouTubers have bought things and put it in their garden and then see the effect of that extra residue of Roundup on that hay or straw. So be careful with that. I rather see people use cardboard, and there's people that are against cardboard, but it really is safe as long as you use the brown cardboard, not the colored cardboard that has the inks and the glossiness in it, and the labels are bad and the tape are bad, like I mentioned before. Just enjoy the free product that you have, and then keep the moisture in the ground to ensure those potatoes. I will talk to you again shortly. I thank you very much for watching, and we're all going to get this, have an enjoyable season and good harvest this year. Fingers crossed. Thanks. I'll see you again. Bye.